So one of my favorite cars of 2018 is the Kia Stinger. Without a doubt, it's one of the most interesting cars to come out in a long time. And, we haven't really seen a Gran Turismo fastback style car in the U.S. since the original Porsche Panamera came out. Now, it's no Porsche Panamera, but it's been amazing what Peter Schreier has done since he came to Kia in 2006. Adding the Tiger Shark grille to the front end of the cars, as well as some of the fit and finish, has really helped turn the corner for Kia. But now it's on to something even better, which is, a powerful sedan. And now we've added Albert Biermann, who came over from BMW. He had 8 years working on the M cars, and now he's the head of vehicle test and high performance development for Kia. So what that means is he has a really cool job making cars faster. Makes me kind of jealous. But anyway, the two got together and they've created this wonderful, phenomenal car that you just have to see for yourself. Words in a few videos just does not do enough. Visit your showroom, take a look at it. You'll be impressed. I promise you'll be impressed. But anyway, these gentlemen got together and they created the Kia Stinger. So there are 5 trim levels available on the Kia Stinger, starting with this 2.0L model at a base price of about $32,000. Now, compared to the GT, it has a little bit less aggressive front as well as rear fascias, and you have this nice 18-inch silver alloy wheel. Now, the base power plant is a 2-liter turbocharged engine producing 255 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. Now, with a curb weight of about 3,600 pounds to 3,800 pounds for the all-wheel drive, which will set you back an additional $2,200, you should see a 0 to 60 time right around that 6 seconds. Now, when I said before there's nothing base about it, that is definitely true. You're still getting a quad-tipped dual exhaust in the car, you're getting a 7-inch touchscreen, you're getting heated leather seats, and there's a lot of touches that you're getting that make it a quality vehicle. The only downside of this car is it only comes in silver, black, or white. So moving to the premium model, it starts off with a base price of about $37,000, which still utilizes the same 2-liter turbocharged engine producing about 255 horsepower. And whether you go with the all-wheel drive or the rear-wheel drive, you're looking about 22 city and 29 highway. Now, as far as the exterior goes, the only real difference is these real nice 18-inch machine finished 2-tone alloy wheels. And you get an extra paint color, which would be blue. So you get white, blue, silver, or black for the exterior on this model. So as you make your way to the interior, there's plenty of soft touch and nice aluminum as well as glossy black finishes in the interior. You have this nice Harman Kardon audio system that's 15 speakers, that's 720 watts. You have nice bolsters on the seat as well as some contrast stitching and lumbar support. You have this steering wheel that has its sport grips and all your connectivity. You also have this 7-inch display that shows things like tire pressure or fuel economy. Now what I like is the 8-inch touchscreen, which is an upgrade from the standard car. And it's real nice to have all your custom settings there and be able to enhance your exhaust noise and things like that. It's actually a nice toy. And of course you have standard navigation for this model. And you have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now, when you look at the center console, it's very eerily similar to an Audi I tested a while back, but that's a good thing. And of course, you have dual zone climate control with all of your media settings right at your fingertips. You have this nice glossy finish that runs right down the console with your cup holders, and you have an 8-speed automatic with your parking brake with the auto hold function and the driver mode knob and your traction control. You have your heated seats along with your heated steering wheel and your parking sensors. And you have this nice center console that's padded, and it's not real deep, but you do not have any connectivity in it. All your connectivity is actually just in front of the shifter. And of course it has contrast stitching with it. You have more of that contrast stitching that runs right along the dash with a nice durable soft touch material. Now this car has a base price of about $37,000, as I said before, and you can add all-wheel drive for $2,200 and the DriveWise package for $2,000, which includes things like advanced smart cruise control, forward collision avoidance, lane departure warning, drive-in attention warning, I mean even rain sensing wipers. So it's actually a nice package to add to this. Of course you have LED map lights and you have a sunglass container. Now as we make our way to the back seat, you have more of that nice material on the door, along with some glossy black finish there with your aluminum. And some more of those speakers you see there. You have plenty of room. I had about 3 inches of room, and the front was adjusted for a 6-foot driver. You have vents as well as connectivity for your passengers, along with a 2-cup holder armrest. And you have simple LED illumination, and you see your sunroof, which is standard for this model. Now the trunk was very long. It was not very deep, but it was very long. And of course you have your tools and jack, along with your spare. Now this trunk is not powered. You would have to go to a GT2 model if you want it powered. You also have a 60/40 split with adjustable headrests for the rear as well as in the front. And you have these net map pockets on the back of the seats. Now all adjustments are the same for the passenger seat, including lumbar support. So the glove box is felt lined and damped. You have your Bible of manuals. And it's LED powered. Overall, it's a fantastic quality interior. It's very reminiscent of a German car, and that is exactly what Kia wanted us to think. So the base GT rear-wheel drive starts at a price of $38,500. Now what that gives you is a 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 producing 365 horsepower and 376 foot-pounds of torque, giving you 19 city, 25 highway, and a 0 to 60 time of under 5 seconds. Now it comes in colors like blue, white, red, silver, Panthera, which is like a gray, or this sunset yellow, which is limited to 400 units. So the GT cars get these more aggressive front and rear fascias, along with these dark chrome vents in the grille, and you're getting the upgraded 19-inch wheels with the Brembo brakes, and you're getting these dark chrome vents in the fender, along with a dark chrome mirror, which I think is a nice accent. So as we make our way to the interior in the GT models, there's not that many differences that from the premium model, but you do have nice soft touch and some more aluminum. You get these really nice machine pedals that are backlit. Of course, you have a really nice seat with its side bolsters and contrast stitching, and you have lumbar support and thigh support. You are getting a nice steering wheel that's flat-bottomed with your GT logo right there. Now the base GT gets a basic cluster which shows the informational display it's got your fuel economy and things like that. Whereas the GT1 and GT2 models get the oil temp, the engine torque output, the turbo boost pressure, even has a lap timer and a G-force meter. So the base GT car only gets a 7-inch LCD touchscreen versus the 8-inch LCD touchscreen with navigation that the GT1 and GT2 have. But you are getting this nice aluminum that runs right down the center versus the piano black finishes the other car had. Of course, you have your sunglass container and your LED map lights. And your sun visor gets a light, of course. So a GT1 moves your price up to about $43,500, and you get colors like white, red, blue, 2 kinds of silver, or black. And if you add the packages, you're really in GT2 territory, which is about $49,000. Now the GT2 does get things like a shift-by-wire transmission, which is a little bit quicker shifts, or a power lift gate, or the Napa leather trim, and you get heads-up display, which is not available on any of the other models. So what is a Gran Turismo? Well, according to Peter Schreier, it's a car meant for long-distance spirited driving. The Kia you see before you is exactly that. With no shortage of passion, this Gran Turismo is all about the journey, all about style, comfort, luxury, from a brand you never thought had it in them. A brand that is out to change the way we think about Kia. Thanks for watching.